Can't remember my own damn hotkeys for Arcane Waters. It's been that long. But we're back. We're going to be doing some Arcane Waters tonight. It has been quite a while. And once I get that, there we go. We're going to be hopefully hanging out with some people, see what's going on. Maybe do some voyages. But most importantly, we got to water our trees. You know, we're still pushing slowly, because I've taken quite a bit of time off from the game, towards 100,000 wood. We're at like 93,000, 92 and a half, something like that. So we are getting pretty close to it. I don't know if, like, I don't think anything's going to happen when we get there. But we'll at least get the satisfaction. So are we doing that? We're going to be hitting some of my favorite spots for just farm and sailoring experience. We'll be checking some prices for crops, see if we can sell them. If we get some people online, maybe we'll even do some group voyages, which is the best way to do them. And if you need to find out more about that, I actually made a YouTube video about things beginning players should know and went over it in that video. I'm sorry, this is being dumb. There we go. So I don't think it's going to be a very long stream tonight. Just to see how things are going. Catch up with people, hopefully. There's supposed to be a community night, and we'll see how many people actually show up to it. I know one thing that kind of plagues the game right now is, like, there's not a whole lot of repetitive, like, there's not a very long gameplay loop. Once you do stuff, it gets a little bit monotonous. So if the devs do another update, I'm hoping they address some of that. Just even an extra activity or something would help spice it up. Expanded livestock. Right now, there's a lot of building blocks for basic systems. Like, there's a basic livestock system. They added, like, regional control for ports and stuff like that based off of what you trade in cargo. These are all, like, really great ideas, so I'm hoping they get fleshed out at some point. And, of course, I'm hoping wood becomes the most sought-after commodity in the entire game so I can sell my thousands of wood and hopefully make bank off of it. Alright, so we got all of those there. I missed the days, like, right after it entered early access from the playtests, when the trees grew automatically. Those were great times. I could just, like, this entire area was nothing but trees and actually bushes. At the time, bushes were a better way to grow wood. They took up less space, easier to chop down, and gave the same amount of wood. So I had a couple hundred bushes down at a time, which was kind of nutty. Alright, we'll grab these. There's a couple trees in here I missed on my first go-around, so they're a little more stunted than the other ones. Like that guy. The one right in the middle there should be a little more developed. There's one, like, right there. You can kind of see it, the top right corner of my house. That also has not gotten water during the rotations that it should have. There we go. So I'll actually refeed and re-water my livestock to see if it helps. Some of the livestock have, like, AI bugs. As you can see here, they just all go towards that one spot. But I'm glad to see they actually ate all of the food and water here. These guys are still hungry, but they won't go into this open pen, which is interesting. So again, just things to hopefully get cleaned up during the next development cycle. This. So these aren't ready to be harvested yet, but the next time they get watered, in like 45 minutes or so, they will. So let's water that one. That actually has water, so they should be good on that. So we can just go ahead and grab the hay. Some of the collisions a little interesting too. Like, I can't get to that hay back there. And this isn't getting hit either. Alright, there's some. Let's fill that up. We will also fill this up. We're good on there. So there's just the upkeep we do around the house for now. Next up, I usually go down here, Kazaa's Cutting Edge. When you get to this area, it's actually a really nice place to farm some sailing experience. There's not quite like a hyper spawn of stuff, but it's pretty consistent. There's usually like 4 or 5 ships around, so you can sink them in fairly quick order for like an easy 60 or so sailing experience. See, there we are already. The highlight of this game, like the most well-made and engaging thing, I would say, would be the sea combat. There isn't turn-based sea combat. It's all skill shots. And Davy Jones, which is just an area bombardment. But when you... Ooh, there's even more stuff over here. I also want to hit him. Oh, come on. The sea monsters and pirates hate each other, so they will fight each other, too. Yeah, this is like the most engaging part of the game. PvP is done on the sea. You can do land duels, but land duels are pretty meh, to be honest. It's something they were still working on even in playtests and as we're going through early access. Can I hit him? There we go. There we go. There were like 7 ships there. Gained a bunch of sailing experience. I'm nowhere close to the top of the boards, if we want to look at them. I guess I'm second right now. There's some people, like if we look... inactive players, I'll drop off quite a bit. Yeah, I barely make the top 10. Oh man, some good names from way back. Let's see, top sale. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a while, so Thur has me on crafting and on mining, the bastard. I'm gonna have to catch up on that. So there's that. And then if you want to farm just like player experience, where is it? Thunderblades. So player experience gets you more perk points, which I will show off in a second. They're kind of they're like passive points in other games. Show them off in a second. People are talking on the Discord as well. Alright, so... Oh, I need to actually get a weapon out. I don't even remember what weapons I have. Do we have... Man, what are my best weapons? Falchion? Pouch design. We're just gonna have to fight these guys. Alright. Might take a little while I try to remember what my good weapons are. Alright, we got them. Is it a longsword? Yeah, I think it's a longsword. We'll try to make do. There are also guns. I like swords because they cleave, which is a really nice aspect of them. This sword at my level also just one-shot, so we can just kind of... Won't one-shot all enemies, but I've done this area enough to know that it will one-shot these. They don't drop any items. The only real thing for like materials around here is occasionally these stumps can be like opened up. And there'll be like one wood inside. And then there's little ores up there you can grab. A little sticky. So again, as you do this, you'll level up your player experience, this guy here. And then when you do that, you get more access to the perk chart, which is this. Fill it out, you get a whole bunch of helpful things. You can get extra money for like crops you sell when going trading. You used to be able to get faster growth time on your crops, which is great. Extra gun damage, extra like ship speed, chance to get a power up when you pick up ship loot at sea, stuff like that. Some of them are really helpful. Some of them are just like small quality of life that You won't really notice that much, but they'll certainly add up over time. Back in playtest, as I said, you could get crop growth speed. So it used to be I could plant a whole thing of potatoes on my guild farm, go back, do like 4 full harvests of carrots, go back, grab my potatoes, and I just did that loop for a while to gain money. So we got all this. And then there are pickaxes for these mining nodes here. And they do help out a little bit, but you can really farm them with anything. I've seen people farm them with seeds. So now, I don't think I have a ton of crops. Good timing, this is ready. They're about ready to be watered again. Water these guys up, and then we'll see what we have, see if we can do a cargo run anywhere if the prices are good. I think I have like a shipment of peas. I don't have a ton. I logged on a couple weeks ago and just check out prices, and peas were at a really good price. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just do a quick cargo run of them. Took a couple hundred down, made like 10 or 11,000, called it a day. Yo, Elevin. A couple weeks ago? I haven't played seriously in a little while. We tried to set up a community night, so other people are supposed to be online, and they, people are just kind of not feeling it, it seems, just looking at the Discord. But I figured I'd stream it, try to get the word out there again, see if I can engage anyone else. But it's been a little while. Let's, run on Kazaz. We'll run a voyage. You know, I should probably do a harder voyage, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's do a harder voyage than this. Yeah, it's been a little while, Alavan. Also, I updated my team for Emerald Horizons for Roxanne. I leveled them up, so I won't be doing it on stream. Oh, excuse me. Let me grab my pickaxe. Don't need the seeds. Alright. Yeah, it's been a little while. I'm not gonna dash or anything. If I remember, this voyage is pretty far away from, Pine Peaks. Does it? I think it stayed relatively the same. A couple of the aesthetics has changed. I have a bigger ship now, but they've also just added more regions. I mean, it's still definitely in early access. Development's on hold while they try to raise some more capital. Yeah, Davy Jones trying to hit those things is weird. I don't think the AI actively dodges, but they at least keep moving to make it tough. Like, these guys take a while to go down, too. During launch, you could find, like, ships you could take out in 1 or 2 shots. These guys got a little more beef to them. Ooh, we found 4 wood. Alright, he's not gonna mess with us. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, we're still on the quest for multiple hundreds of thousands of wood. We're trying to get to the first 100,000 wood. I just spawned in, you bastard. I'm gonna take this guy out. The farther I keep them going, the less I'll have to backtrack when I take one of them out. Now I'll backtrack a little bit. Did none of those hit? Want some room. Yeah. Didn't give me as much room as I wanted, but... There we go. Alright, where the voyage is... Yeah, the voyage is pretty far away. Forgot about that. That's also why I'm not dashing, though. Dashing consumes food a lot faster. Which is why a lot of newer players, like, they don't realize dashing consumes the food, or even that there is a food system up there. So, like, why am I just sinking in the middle of the ocean? I'm not taking any damage. It's like, well, your crew kind of all died. And it's tough to sail a ship without a crew. There we go. I'm not gonna worry about the guy in the bottom left. I do want that, though. I worked for that. 2 water essence, yeah. So, 1 more to go across. You can guarantee critical hits on cannonballs. There's like a specific timing. There's also a visual cue, but if you know me, I need to get the timing because there's no way in hell I'm going to notice the visual cue. But basically, it's supposedly whenever that aiming cursor goes from like red and yellow to white. There, I hit him. Just let him follow me for a while. Yeah, whenever the cursor goes to, like, white, that's the sweet spot, basically. Is he not fast enough to keep up with me? I have to, like, stutter step. No, even a fake audience wouldn't laugh at that one, Alavan. Come on, man. That's awful. That wasn't humorous at all. You see what I did there? We can kind of just wait here. Boop. Alright, almost at the voyage. Which is good, because we're almost out of food. Supply should reset once we get inside the voyage. If I remember, it's just right up here. Yeah, this voyage being so far away kind of broke up the, I guess the routine that you could do before, which is like voyage, then quickly go do your farm, then go back to the voyage, because the Port Haven voyage is like right next to Port Haven. Small Stand's a little farther away, and this is like 2.5, 3 tiles away easily. So it's hard, it's a lot more time to go back and forth. Did I really miss? God, my aim sucks. Alright, there's one. There aren't any supplies or anything in here. So, I'd also like to see, like, on the next dev cycle, variable difficulty options for the, ship combat. Like, the voyages. Especially for solo. Because, like, I'm, like, two-shotting these right now. I'm gonna go into here, and I'm not even gonna, like, get an offensive power-up. I'll just get better treasures, and maybe I'll get, like, electric cannonballs for the next one, because this boss can be a little tricky. Maybe bouncing cannonballs would be better. But no bones about it. That's a little harsh. '70s, '80s sitcom. Look, I know my hip is like 120, but I'm not. Oh, come on. There it is. Like, I know I can hit him at that range. Fine. Dodge that. I mean, you lived it, but... yeah, this really gets a lot more hectic when there's more people. Crap. I guess I just grabbed that. Well, here we go. Alrighty, it's been a while, and I can't say I missed this guy. This guy? There he is. Unfortunately, this becomes a little bit of a grueling process. That was delayed. There it is. Unfortunately, there's a bug. I should be getting cooldown reduction whenever I hit it with things. And it's showing up top with, like, the visual indicators. But it's not actually letting me select the abilities. So, like, just then I tried to select my Davy Jones, which is that one right there. The bar was full for it, but I didn't get the, like, I couldn't select it when I hit the hotkey. Yeah, I couldn't do 4 or 5. That was an awful dash. Yeah, especially compared to, like, the pirate ships before, this is a very long, drawn-out fight. I'm glad you can crit the Davy Jones. If you time it right, just like you kind of normal cannon shot. I also finished up that Amazon show I was watching, Reacher. Pretty sure other people have already seen it, but it was really good. I'm glad I spent the time to do it. I hadn't seen any of the books. Oh no, I'm stuck on something. Alright. Hold up. Let's buckle down. Alright, they're almost down. It's just, are we going to make it? We should. Trying to do this with a lesser ship would be irritating. Yeah, yep, like Jack Reacher. Amazon did a film adaptation, like a TV series adaptation of a book. I think it was The Killing Floor. It was really good. And again, I haven't read the book, so I can't really compare it. But even without knowing them, I enjoyed it. It was right on the edge of, like, what is too suspenseful in a show or movie for me. Because I'm not a huge suspense or horror guy. And this wasn't close to horror or anything, but there was quite a bit of suspense. It was right on the edge, but well done, if that makes sense. Just go down. Thank you. We got 1 Knotlock's treasure and 3 green scales. Silver ore. Alright, let's get this out. We can just go chopping. This sword is busted. Yeah, this is the most recent, quote-unquote recent voyage. I think the first one's still my favorite just for nostalgia reasons. But this one's pretty good. Only thing is you gotta kill everybody before you can open up that chest. So if you miss somebody early on, there's a lot of backtracking. I'll go quick learner, and I think loot lock, expert excavator, and we'll just climb faster. All right. Did I not post it on Discord? I meant to. I think I just forgot. It's fine. Yeah, they're going to be... Well, we'll see what the reception for this one's like. But the community was talking about... The Arcane Warriors community was talking about doing it every Sunday evening at this time. And then none of the motherfuckers wanted to show up. So maybe it won't happen. Yeah. Well, be safe. Don't do that. There we go. Yeah, I thought for sure I posted it, but I might not have. All right, so we got this up here. 6 lizard claw and 3 more green scales, which I still don't know if they actually have a purpose. I flame 1 flaming wild sap rum design. I actually want to go see if I can make that. Well, I'm gonna hope I can make it. Crash? Might have crashed. No, there we go. Just took a second. All right, let's go back home. It's not time to water trees yet. We can certainly water these. Oh shoot, they're gonna be harvested too. Sick. We'll be doing Pokemon Emerald Horizons tomorrow again. It's going to be frustrating, I think, especially if we can't hold all of the Pokemon. We'll really have to pick and choose what we want. Oh, man, that's such a nostalgic sound for this game. And I gotta go back to mining. Thur's ahead of me on the mining boards. And in crafting, but I'm not catching up to that crafting. Fucking sailing. Thur, stop. Let me catch you, damn it. I guess I could grind my ass off, but unfortunately there's other things. I'd rather, that's really shoddy. Other things I do with my time until the next development cycle. That's aggravating. Like, there's a little thing on my YouTube chat. It's like a heart, if I want to heart a message, I guess, but it's right over parts of the messages you send. So I was looking real quick to see if I could get around it at all. I'll see if I can make that rum. If I can, I might look at using, like, going back on the voyage and just seeing what it's like. Alright, let's head to town. Just teleport back to our guild hideout, or guild-like area that we're already at, just so we can get back to town faster. Flaming Wild Sap Rum. Oh man, I autopiloted to the crop shop for just autopiloting reasons. I'm gonna guess I'm probably gonna have to buy some molasses at some point. Go all the way to the end. Unfortunately, there's not a great way to go all the way to the end. And I can't, like, spam click it. Because if I misclick it, close it out of the window and I gotta start again. Did we just get the rum itself? No, I got the Wild Sap rum. Do we already have it? There's no search option either. Flaming this... No, we got wild sap, not white sap. Here we are. I need 60 sugarcane and 60 molasses. Let's go get it. You just get them from the general store. Yeah, probably not, but we'll see. And I don't have to worry about breeding unless I want, like, a certain ability. Still be nice to have the options, though. Gotta catch them all. No, wait, that's too many! Yeah. Oh, boy. Bulk buying when? Sugarcane. Alright, sugarcane comes in 5s at least. That's a little bit better. This is like buying 3,000 seeds, actually. Seeds come in 50, so... I think I just bought a fence by accident. But that gives me more customization options with my pens, I guess. When they hopefully improve it. Improve the livestock system, that is. Don't know how many I bought so far, but I doubt it's 60. My guess is I'm in like the 30s. Yeah, I mean, if you have Amazon Prime and you like mystery suspense shows, I recommend Reacher. I'll probably watch season 2. I'm pretty sure I read it got renewed for a second one. I'm also kind of psyched because the second season of Horimiya's second episode came out today. Or second episode of Horimiya's second season. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to watch that. Because Horimiya is amazing. Let's see where that leaves us, but we'll do sugarcane for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, that should be 60 of that. And then... we bought a lot. I'm just gonna buy 8 more molasses and some more. That way we can make 2 rums. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I accidentally buy a trough in there? Just buy a couple more of these just for shits, and we can. I mean, we're sitting at... Yeah, we're sitting at 850,000. So I'm pretty okay with that. Alright, let's go craft these up. See what we get from crafting 2 of them. So we're in here. Excuse me. There it is. Need 45 fire essence for this. Wow. All right. Let's make 1 more. Oh, we gotta cycle all the way through. No, I watch anime dubbed. With my reading skills right now, it's tough for me to keep track of what's going on the screen and the subtitles at the same time. I've seen a couple shows in subbed. I watched Baby Steps, which is a tennis anime, in subbed. Also, give me a second. Time for a Kuth striptease. Yeah, really, Baby Steps is the only one I can think of that I watched all the way through subbed. It only had 2 seasons. But you got the... It wasn't like a whole lot of action and stuff, I guess. It was pretty easy to follow with the subtitles because it's tennis. Yeah. Alright, so let's... That was wild. Here we are. So they're both common. So let's give this a shot. Let's go back down to here. That's showing an anime about super huge black cat who is... Oh, gotcha. I'll add it to my list to keep an eye out to see if they do it dubbed. I know. Maybe if I ever go over to Keck, I'll do strip teases. But I want to gain viewership, not lose viewership, Alavan. I feel like being shirtless would be counterproductive. That's another reason I won't do cooking streams. I tend to cook and clean without my shirt on. I don't know why. Actually, I know why, but... My girlfriend in college and I were long distance. We met in college, and I didn't go back to school the following year because my grades sucked. So we were usually about 3 hours away, and I wasn't driving at the time. So she'd come visit me. I took a train out to see her a couple times, but I couldn't drive just like I can now. Like, I didn't even have my license at that point. Whenever she came to visit, I had a dog and house-sitting job that I was doing, like... I would do for like 4 days to a week at a time. Like, I was there for quite a while in a row. And so whenever she came to visit, she'd stay at the house with me when I was house sitting. And the owner was fine with it. I talked to her about it, of course, beforehand, of course. So, like, we were, like, pseudo-living together for those 4 days or a week or whenever she visited. So whenever we had to clean and stuff, I didn't wear my shirt. And so from there, it just kind of evolved that I got into the habit of, all right, time to clean, time to cook. Off goes the shirt. That's kind of how it started. Even after we broke up, I still do that. Take from that what you will. But there's the backstory of that. There we go. So I don't think this is... Yeah, I haven't... Is it right up here? No, it's not, right? I'm not... Oh shit, it is right here. Alright. So we're just going to tear through the C portion of this. But then we'll see how the rum does. I can't remember the last time I used rum. Alright, one of the more aggravating layouts because of all the different avenues. There's one where there's just one way you can go, and that makes it super easy. Another one that's just like a big open area. See, like, this guy's going all the way around to the bottom. So I gotta go meet him and backtrack. I'm just gonna sit there. Really, dude? Okay. There. I'm guessing, I don't know if it's uncomfortable. It's just I've gotten to the habit, and it kind of gets me in the mindset now. Just like shirt off, let's be productive. Let's do some physical stuff and be productive. Like, I cooked, like, my parents got back from a trip today, and I cooked just for myself, but they came down to watch me cook and hang out with me because they've been away for a couple days. It's like, I kept a shirt on during that. I'm not going to cook shirtless in front of my parents. Also, this is the map I was talking about that's like, there's one way to go. Also, if you get stuck in the currents, you're a little rough. We got the electric cannonballs power up, but unfortunately it doesn't stick around for the boss fight. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Oliver, and I'll hopefully see you for more Emerald Horizon streams. I might as well just grab that now. I can grab a little bit extra. Let's grab increased speed. Hopefully dodge some more stuff. I guess health would have been fine too, but we couldn't afford it after the treasures. Treasures on the boss are kind of rough. I don't know if we're really going to be able to see a difference on this weapon on the trash mobs, like the lizards. I guess if we don't one-shot him, we know. It's not great, but against the boss, I'm hoping it's not good. I'm going to try to kite him down into that. It kind of worked. I see some friends on my Steam friend list playing things. I'm like, why do I know them? Like, I don't remember adding them as a friend or anything like that. It's like, I must have at some point for something, but all I can figure is I added some people and I was learning how to play Rivals of Aether so we could play online together. That's the only thing I can figure, is that they're those people that I just forgot that's who they were. Or maybe some friends from, like, community college that weren't really friends, but classmates. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll add you. Never a bad thing to get along with classmates. Well, some of the classmates. I had one class. It was a early on English class. I was actually the only college student in that class because the rest of it was for, like, AP or honors high school students. And, oh my gosh, that class was a wreck. Like, all of the other students except for one skipped on their high school spirit day. The one kid that showed up was just like, no, I mean, this is a college level class. Spirit day is not going to really mean anything to me down the line, and this class actually matters. So, he and I basically got one-on-one instruction with the teacher that day, which was great. We were just going over papers and stuff. Like a paper we had to write. Get out. I didn't have dash for that. Fortunately, this is still a long, arduous fight. Especially when I miss. It's 3 giant snakeheads. How the fuck do I miss? A stormtrooper could have hit that blindfolded. I'm gonna double back. Being farther away also gives me a little more time to react. Even if I don't avoid all of it, I can avoid most of it. Or at least the heavy areas of it. Should let go of that shot a little bit sooner. I was too busy trying to avoid stuff. Ah, I hate it when it does that. If you're trying to charge, like fire a shot before it's ready, it won't actually charge up. But if you hold down the button, it'll charge up as soon as it's ready. So that means you can get shortchanged on it sometimes. Did it really not? Okay, I was gonna say. I'm not sure how the health bar on that works sometimes. Sometimes one head goes down, so all three goes down. Other times, you have to kill them all individually and stuff like that. It's a little strange. All right. Yes, I want to use this. It's not one-shotting. It's barely doing any damage. Maybe because it's common, but even so. I'm not even sure it's splashing. Alright, I'm just gonna use my pickaxe. Yeah, my pickaxe is doing more. That's disappointing. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe at some point I'll try to craft a better one, but that's a lot of fire essence and molasses and sugarcane buying for that. That's too bad. I don't think I'm spec'ing to run rum combat. So that should be at 2, but I'm also not spec'ing to sword combat because there aren't any perk points you can put in sword combat at the moment. At least I don't believe there are. I'm gonna grab loot luck and just that, I guess. There aren't too many, like, really effects that make this hack and slash feel good, I think. Like, I think overall, I prefer it to the turn-based. I think there's also, like, more interesting mechanics you can do. There's more potential skill expression. But that's fine. But it'd be cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm too used to roguelikes or things like not Wizard Legend. Halls of Torment and Vampire Survivors, where you can create like a reverse bullet hell. For Wind Essence, infinitely preferable to the green scales and stuff. We get 1 silver water signet. It's just a design. Let's go back to our guild area. Water our crops. I'm sure they need it. They need it too, and I think I could chop them down if I wanted to. I'm probably going to pass for now. Part of it is I really have to run to the bathroom, so I just want to water these and then call it a stream. I thank everyone who took the time, hung out tonight, checked in to stop, see what Arcane Waters was. Alright. Let's go water the ones on our main yard, and we'll call it. Alright, there we go. Let's do one last check before we go. How much wood am I sitting at? Sitting at about 93,000, so I think after this, I'll be sitting at about 94.2k. I think I planted about 200 trees in total. So after I would cut them all down, 6 wood a tree, 1,200 wood. Wouldn't be that bad. That'd be pretty good. So thanks again, everyone. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing Pokemon Horizons tomorrow. Emerald Horizons. And hopefully see everyone then. Take care.